Hello YouTube, how we all doing today? It's Cheeky Curations here. I'm now going to rank all the Alien films ranked from worst to best. Let's begin. At the bottom of the list, I'm gonna say Alien Resurrection. Don't get me wrong, I didn't hate the film, I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a decent film, just only criticism is it didn't really do anything fresh to really reinvent the series. And I felt like it was a bit silly in the case of having Ellen Ripley alive as a clone. It was just a bit more of a cash grab. So yeah, I'll put Alien Resurrection at the bottom of this, but still it had its good moments though. I did think I liked the crew. I liked how you did kind of care about the crew. I thought it had some good action sequences. It was like kind of the hybrid between Aliens and Alien 3. It didn't have as much action as Aliens, but it didn't have as much horror and suspense as Alien 3. So yeah, I put Alien Resurrection at the bottom of the list. Following that, I'm probably going to say Alien 3. I think something I will praise Alien 3 for doing is trying to make it different from its predecessors, whereas Alien was more of a horror film, Aliens was more of an action film. Alien 3 tried to do a mix of the two, and then they decided to make the xenomorph offspring from a dog, make it a bit more fresh, and put Ripley in a scenario she's in a prison, they can't use weapons. It kind of made things a bit different from previous films. But it just kind of falls down into this because it kind of had two big, amazing films to follow through, but didn't really capitalize on it. So yeah, Alien 3 is there on that list. Following that is Prometheus. Prometheus, the more I think about it, Prometheus was a decent film. It's kind of like the Fantastic Beasts of Alien films in the case of it's set in the same universe, it's a prequel, but don't be going in expecting a film that's similar to that franchise. You'll enjoy it a lot more. But still, I think Prometheus did a good job having a big crew and seeing how the xenomorph ends up becoming invented. I like how it did focus more on the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, as other films haven't really focused on that as much. It's been more something they've talked about a bit, but hasn't been the sole focus. So yeah, I would put Prometheus on that list. And following that is Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant is one of my guilty pleasures. I did feel like it was quite good. It kind of brought Alien back to its roots. It was like the first Alien film, horror film, made it very scary. I thought Michael Fassbender did a very good job as Dave and the other android. And also Alien Covenant had a really good cliffhanger end. I just wish it followed it through more. So yeah, I'll rank Alien Covenant on that list. Following that, I'm probably going to have to say Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus was my favorite film of 2024, I have to say. Really surprised me. It was very scary. I actually jumped out in the cinema on my seat many times watching Alien Romulus. And I watched it, I think, in 4DX with one of my friends. It was a very good film. And they really did a good risk of trying to introduce a new batch of characters we haven't seen from the older films and the rebooted Prometheus era films. But still, I think Alien Romulus was also a nice little callback to all the previous Alien films as well. So it had the good mix of nostalgia, but also trying to keep things new and fresh as well. Kind of like what Cobra Kai did with the Karate Kid universe, which we will be talking about in a later video. So yeah, Alien Romulus is number 3 on my list. And following that is Alien. Alien was a very good horror film. I will admit, maybe a bit slow at times, but still, it was really good. I like how you've kind of more focused on the crew trying to survive and figure out what's going on. That's something that other horror films haven't done in the past. Other horror movies have kind of just gone in, horror movie villain comes in, kills characters one by one, whereas with Alien, it took a slow build. We didn't really know what was going on at the beginning until the famous chestburster scene happened. That's when we started to figure out, oh, something might be going on here. I wonder what it is. So yeah, I think Alien did do the best of all the horror films with suspense. So yeah, Alien is number 2 on my list. And number 1 is Aliens. Aliens was a really good action movie. It didn't have as much horror as Alien did, but still, it was just a good way to like make the series fresh and reinvent it instead of just do the same film over again, which I feel like a lot of film franchises can be quite guilty of. Whereas Aliens thought, you know what, we're going to do something different. We're going to add in more aliens, we're going to add in more characters and Marines, and we're going to have some big action sequences. So yeah, Aliens I thought was one of the best films. in the series, if not the best film, and actually it's up there as one of my favorite sci-fi films of all time. So yeah, Aliens is at the top of my list, and it had some of the most memorable characters in the film as well. All right, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos.